You went offline. Okay. So, how was the Black Friday shopping? Okay. You know, Rama says cool, but he doesn't. I know, I know. All right. Okay. So, I mean, did Naveen come back? Naveen, yeah, all right. Archan, web link. Can you connect to the switch on to the desktop client, desktop version?
Sure.
Oh, sorry, not Archana. I'm sorry, Rajini.
Yeah. Let me just switch it to desktop version.
Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, let me pull up the requirement. Where did we stop last session?
We didn't start anything yet.
Oh, we have not started with this document?
No. Yeah, we just went through this document, but we didn't discuss anything.
Okay, and I've shared this document, right?
Yes.
And did I share the information dashboard design PDF?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Those things have been shared, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Rajini, are you in? Like, let me start. Sure. Okay. Right.
Yeah. You can go ahead and start.
Okay. Now, this is the first thing that we're going to discuss. Company has the sales information here. This is a superstore analysis. This data comes by default along with Tableau, and this is a superstore sales data, and has got shipping information as well. And this is the data that we're going to look at. So we have order sheet, return sheet, any items which have been returned, and we have the order ID column, which is common between the order sheet and the return sheet. And the users sheet has got the region name as well as the manager, so who manages a particular region. And we have the region column in common between orders and users. And for the user order sheet, the columns that we have are, let me take a quick snippet of the columns here. Excel. Yeah. Okay. You see this? This is the data that we're going to work on. All right.
Okay.
So we have around 24. Yeah, we have 24 columns, and row ID is just a number, and order ID is the order level identification. The rest of the stuff relates to the sales and shipping information. And as per our requirement, we need to do an analysis of sales on the basis of state. This is what you're going to do the analysis on. All right. So any guesses which chart we are going to use for this?
A column chart, bar chart.
Okay, let's start with the column chart. Anybody else? Any other ideas? Let me know, right? Okay. So let's first start with column chart, as Archana has said. I'm going to connect to the data. Let me close all the other Excel files, everything else. Okay, what is this document? Okay, let me close this. Connect to that Excel file. Yeah, okay. Thanks for saying that, Naveen. I mean, yeah, we'll get there. We'll first look at what Archana has said and then compare that with the alternatives that we have, and then we'll decide which one to keep. So I have the order sheet here, and I have the data, and of course the detail says state-wise analysis of sales. So let me show state-wise drag state onto row shelf. And then sales onto the column shelf. Let me sort it, and let me show the sales value on the label shelf, and we have it. Now we could have done it the other way around, like this too. State on the column shelf and sales onto the row shelf. Then you will have what is called the vertical bar chart. Here we have the horizontal bar chart. Horizontal bar chart is preferred because you can read the labels. See, this one is a little difficult here. You can switch between them by clicking on the swap axis icon. Bring it back over time, and you can sort it ascending order or descending order like this. This is not fitting in this page, so we can make it fit by showing this entire view. So the whole thing fits in one page. Okay. This looks okay, but we can do better than this. As Naveen said, we can use map. He said spatial maps. We can use map chart. That could be two types of maps. One is a simple map, and the other one is the filled map. For getting the map, you need latitude and longitude information. And for that latitude and longitude information, either that latitude and longitude information should be provided along with the data. Say here, if we had a latitude column here, and longitude column here, and it says, okay, for this particular thing 88.78, and this is like 7.54. The degree east or degree west, and you get that information. If you have one latitude and longitude combination, then you can plot that region or that that particular spot on the map. Unfortunately, we don't have the latitude or longitude information, but because the column that we are going to use, which is the state column, has got some geographical connotation. In Tableau parlance, we call it geographic role. So the column that we are using here, which is the state column, this is the dimension column. Sales, of course, is a measure, so that does not have any geographical connotation. State column has got a geographical connotation, and Tableau can pull a default latitude and longitude associated with that particular state. There will be multiple latitude or longitudes passing through that state, but you will have identified one particular longitude as the standard longitude for identifying that state. For instance, we have 82.5 degree east for India. This is the longitude that passes through Kolkata, and that is standardized as the Indian Standard Time. 5.5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So like that, we have a default latitude and longitude associated with each state, and that can be pulled by default by Tableau, and that is generated by Tableau if it is not already provided. Now it will be generated by Tableau only if you have some columns in your data that has got a geographical role assigned to it. Tableau, in its infinite intelligence, automatically identifies, looks for terms like state, province, city, zip code. Those things will identify whether it is a geographical column, and will assign a geographical role, and also will create the latitude and longitude, auto-generated. If it is not identified, say if you have given state name as ST instead of say state name or a state name. Okay, if your column name was ST, then obviously Tableau is not that intelligent enough to identify that ST stands for state. Then you'll have to manually assign the column as geographical role. Now, this is how you do it. See, you can tell whether a column has got geographical role by looking for this globe icon. See this tiny little globe icon there? That shows that column has got geographic role, and you can check that by right clicking on it and then clicking on geographic role, and you see that the state or province column has the geographical role assigned state or province. There is another column here. See, these are the other geographical roles available. You can have congressional district, country or region, city, country, county, state or province, zip code or postal code. Not sure about CBSA. Any idea on what CBSA is or MSA? You got area code, area 51. Area 51 is what? Classified, right? Air Force, something in the US Air Force, and it's classified. Area code 51. But I'm not sure about CBSA or MSA. So basically you have these many values for default geographical role. And because Tableau creates this latitude and longitude, see this generated there, based on the geographical role, there will be a slight performance advantage if you turn off geographical role if you are not going to use any map chart. If you're not going to use any map chart, then you can turn off the geographical role in that column, because there will be a slight, very slight, little performance advantage there. Little performance improvement there. So here we're going to bring it back to state or province code, and it gets back the globe icon. See, the moment I change it, the globe icon is gone. So let's retain the geographic role, and instead of dragging and dropping, I'm just going to double click on state or province. Trust what happens. See, this is called a symbol map. So this is the line through which that default latitude and longitude passes for Montana to identify, okay, this is Montana. Although there might be more lines passing through the state here. How many lines do we have in longitude? Core-based statistical area. Okay. Okay. What is this core-based statistical area, Rajini? CBSA. What does that mean?
Oh, no idea. But MSA is also like something like that, like.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's a that's the point. I mean, what does it stand for?
We have to go to Google again.
Yeah, that's the point. You can get the full form for the acronym, but you don't really know unless you know what that means. It becomes difficult.
MSA is Metropolitan Statistical Area.
Okay, so I guess it's cartographic.
Like a geographical region with relative high population, seems.
Okay. Anyway, we can choose to ignore that for now. Just in case we need that, we'll add it. Okay, I'll check it anyway. CBSA and MSA. I'm sorry, I'm going to bring back that sticky notes. Okay, now this is a simple map. So you basically have a symbol there showing the position of your marker there. This is fine, but state, you have this state. Anyway, Tableau has the state identified anyway, so we can switch that to filled map here. I can either switch it from here, so it becomes a filled map like this, or like this. And I can switch between them by clicking on this. See, symbol map, state, filled map, symbol map, and that's filled map again. So here I'm going back to sheet 3, and now I have the filled map, and it looks homogeneous. Okay, but I'm going to color it by sales. Drag and drop sales on the color shelf. Now I have. Okay. Now, Archana, which state is this? This one. Oh, sorry. I had the tooltip said that, right? So let me remove that from tooltip. Okay. Right. Now, which state is this?
Which one?
This one that I'm hovering on.
I think it is Kentucky.
You sure? This one?
That is Minneapolis, hopefully.
No,
No,
Minneapolis.
it's Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Yeah, okay. And what about this one?
That is Vermont.
You sure? Vermont is this, right?
That's Maine? No? No, that one is New Hampshire. Okay.
Okay.
This one, I really don't know.
Okay. So the people who have
we are
missed the
staying in the
geography.
east. I don't know much about the west.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
Nevada, Las Vegas.
No,
Nevada,
Las
you
Vegas,
know,
yeah.
Godfather, Nevada, the state of Nevada, Godfather. Remember? Seen the movie?
No idea.
Okay. So I can drag and drop state onto the label shelf for the people who have missed the geography class.
Godfather takes place in Nevada?
Yeah, they've had discussion on, the senator comes in and threatens Vito Corleone on having to say, pressurizing him to donate $1 million to his fund, and they were giving a party for Vito Corleone's, kid's birthday, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but and that happens in Nevada.
Okay.
And I don't want to go on with that, right? Okay. Anyway, so now we have the state names. Okay, that's a little useful there. So I also want to see the actual sales values. Easy. See, prior to 8.0, Tableau didn't give you the option to add multiple columns onto the label shelf. Now I can add multiple values. Earlier, we had to create a calculated column and then convert, cast the sales column into text, and then concatenate that with the state name, and then add it. It was a mess, but now it's much easier. So you can add multiple values. See this ABC123, that is the label, and this color it shows there. And by the way, I hope these are self-explanatory. This is number column. This data type is number. This is alphanumeric, and this is date, and this one is geographical role, and these are measures here, and latitude and longitude are generated, so it appears here. But these are basically measures. All measures are numbers, but all numbers are not measures. And basically measures will appear in green and dimensions in blue. So you'll be seeing a lot of this green pill, blue pill. This is the green pill, and look at this. This is the blue pill. So there's a difference between green pill and blue pill, which is going to be, it's going to come up in the discussion. That will come up in interviews. That will also help you in that distinction. Will help you in designing dashboards and also in determining, see, which one is discrete and which one is continuous. This green pill and blue pill. We'll get there. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, Naveen, which state has the second highest sales?
Next is Washington.
But you need to go back to your bar chart.
Yeah, so depending on the kind of questions that you are looking to get answered, you use that sort of charts. You get my point there, Archana?
Okay.
So you're not totally wrong. Depending on what sort of questions you're looking to answer, see, this bar chart gives you that answer. See, New York, first one is California. But if you want to see, okay, Virginia, then you have to hunt for that here. Okay, Wisconsin, okay, all right. South Dakota, all right. I mean, like, it's going to be a little messy there. But in that case, this one is better.
Yeah.
Illinois.
It's a single
Yeah.
view, right?
Yeah, Illinois. Yeah, Ohio. And that's like, so you know where that state belongs to, which part of the map that you can find that state. So by visual memory, you can recall that and probably like hit on that directly, and that would mean this chart would be better in that sort of analysis. So that would depend.
Okay.
on the situation or the kind of questions that you're looking to get answered. Make sense?
Yes.
Which is what I want to convey here. And see, this document here will help you analyze such requirements. So I'll show you one more document. I mean, I think I've already shared that document. What is that? Case study. Yeah, this case study document. See this kind of questions here. At any point of time, how do they get a good sense of their of how their used car business is doing and what areas need attention? I mean, I've downloaded this data. I'll show you this data somewhere here. Yeah, used cars. There are some 70,000 records in it, so it's going to take some time to load. See this? See the columns here? This is how you'll see the data. I mean, and certain columns are not going to be really intuitive. You know, say what is MMRA acquisition auction average price? What is top 3 American name? See, I'm going to copy the first 3 rows and the columns, copy it, paste it here, copy it again, go to sheet number 3, paste special, transpose it, and let me make it left align so it's easier on the eyes. Okay, see this data there? 34 columns, and there are some columns here which makes no sense to you. See that column there? Okay, I guess this is the reference ID. That could be the individual unique identifier. This is this bad buy. And I also need to get a little idea about this. Our client deals in purchase. You can download the link if you want. See, learning how to use these tools and these charts in Tableau is very easy. To take hardly 5, 6, or say max 10 days. Less than that, 8 or 9 days, and learning how to use this charts. It's pretty easy. Look at this. You want to see which chart you want to see. So I'm going to click on product category and then sales, and I can add the circle, the filled map, or I can change it. Hold on, product subcategory and customer segment, and then sales, and then click on bar chart. So you have that information there. Or you want to switch to another one, or switch to something else, or switch to something else again. It's pretty easy. But switching along to other charts or visualizations, or figuring out how to create the new dashboard, or adding a new dashboard, or tiling it, or adding sheets to this, or setting the filters. Let me show you setting some filters. Now, order priority filter, I'm going to add as a quick filter, so it comes up here. So those things are pretty easy to learn, you know. So you can make this a context filter. But understanding why we need a context filter, what is the difference, how Tableau interacts with the data, and how extract is going to save your life, you know, anyway, like save your time, and, you know, it's a lot of information, you know, functionality, and the data source filters, difference between that, how the security implementation works, why you should try to use Boolean calculations whenever you have an option, rather than having a calculator value which gives you text, and how you do the column masking, how the security implementation works, when you embedding Tableau dashboards into a web page, how to leverage the Tableau JavaScript API to pass in parameters from the portal into the Tableau dashboard, so that you can interact from the Tableau your portal. It could be a SharePoint portal, could be a Java portal, could be anything, and how these things work. And I can even show how to do manual geocoding to show. Look at this. I've done my manual geocoding, manual, to show where I stay right now. See this? Here, this is where I stay right now. This is my hometown. This is where I used to work. So how did I do that? I created, see this value there, and I can get this latitude and longitude from online. There is a service called Find Latitude and Longitude Online, and where you paste something, you'll get the latitude online, and then copy the data paste in Excel and use that to create the manual geocoding. So those things, figuring out how to do the start, or changing some particular modification there, or setting the formatting, those things are pretty easy to learn. But understanding why we are using this, for this instance, when I asked you the which state is the second one, or which is the top 10 or bottom 10 state in terms of sales, that is when you have to think about which chart we need to use. That is the most important part there. See, look at this analysis here. You see the data there, right? Shall I upload this this data here? GrammarNet, the used car data onto Google Drive?
Sure.
Can you check it?
But I just tried to open the link which you shared. It's not opening. It says server not able to open.
See, that company had sent me as a test for me, and that was valid only for some time.
Oh.
So I'll copy that here. Where did I save the data? Shall I save the 7-zip? You can use 7-zip, or I can get the other one, unzip data. Why bother you? Okay, I'm uploading the document. Oh, this is Divya and somebody else. Sorry. Which was your folder? Did I create a separate folder for you?
I don't think we have created one.
Oh, didn't I? Okay. Okay, let me share what is already there. How about this one?
Yeah.
Calculus is a vendor in US. Okay, yeah, I have already uploaded that data there in the used cars. Rajni, hold on. Rajni, even if I make you the organizer, you won't be able to record. Can you share the recording file? Do me a favor. I'll create a folder for you here.
Okay.
Tableau, Rama, Archana, Rajni, Naveen. Where did I save the folder? Okay. Who is recording? Archana, are you recording? Naveen?
Yes, I am recording.
Okay. So please save the recording file to this folder so that Rajni can access it.
Sure.
AR.
But is it necessary to convert the file to store it in Drive?
I mean, you won't be able to watch the video without converting anyway.
Okay.
Right. So Rajni and Archana, you have right access to folder. Okay, I'll add everybody.
Okay, sure.
This one, right? Ram? Mohan.
No,
Mohan
no,
dot
no,
Ram,
no.
2324.
It's like BRM.
BRM.
Yeah.
This one? K.
Yeah. Yeah.
BRM. Okay. And Naveen Muttam. Yeah. All right. Okay. So all of you have got edit access, but please don't delete anything. All right. So Rajni, you'll get. Yeah. Thanks, Ram. I got it. So Rajni, you'll have the files uploaded there in the Google Drive. And Archana will do that. And if you want, I can also continue. I can also record at Camtasia Studio. Do you have Camtasia Studio, Rajni? This one is easier. If you don't have, if you can't download it, you can download Camtasia Studio from the folder here. But make sure you pay attention to follow the installation notes because it is pirated. So if you don't follow the instructions, you will not be able to run it. Camtasia Studio is much more easier to use than the recording for GoToMeeting, and you don't have to convert it to view. To share it, of course, you'll have to convert, but when you record it, you'll have direct file. See this like this, and you can basically see. Look at this. Open it, but the file size will be big. 633, 1 GB, all those, 700. But when you convert it, it will come down to like 100 or 150. But you can watch it from this tool itself, TechSmith Camtasia Studio, if you have it installed. And recording is also pretty easy. I'll show that.
Okay.
So, it's easier for you. Try that. It's coming up. Let it come up. So this part is clear, right? Why and which chart to use in which instance?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And did you go through the information dashboard design document?
Yeah, I have completed nearly 110 pages. It's still I have 50 more
Like some
pages.
50 pages.
Yes.
And everybody else, please go through that if you're not gone through that already, because that talks about the history of dashboarding, the best practices, what you should be paying attention to. Don't upgrade this. That will get you into trouble. So I'm just going to right click on this, add to timeline at playhead. So that will come here. And now we can play. See that? See this? So you can watch this here, and you can make it. It's a little creepy to listen. Like I'm just like toggle fan mode. Yeah. Okay. How do you get out of this? Oh my god, this got stuck. Escape is also not working. What? Oh, okay. So I'm closing it. Right. So can you try that, Rajini? Did I share that try with you?
Yeah, I'm able to open it.
This one, right? Camtasia Studio.
Yeah, can't see it.
Please don't install right away. You have to read the installation notes, and when you do that, unplug your network cable or turn off your Wi-Fi, and you have to make sure that the host file on the Windows machine. See this? You have to add this entry 127, the loopback IP address for the activation for TechSmith inside your Windows System 32 drivers etc folder. There's a host file, and before you do that, you have to first make it remove the read-only there. Copy this.
And these are the activation keys.
Yeah. C drive, Windows. See this etc, and there you have the host file. Before you try anything, you have to first make sure that you have access. And if it is read-only, uncheck it. And otherwise, click on security, click on edit, make your user have full control. And then once you click OK, then you'll be able to edit it. See this? You can drag and drop that with Notepad. And there I have added this here. See this? And then save it back. So that will stop the activation process. If it tries to activate, then you'll get pop-up saying that that is pirated, and these are the keys. All right. Let me know if you run into trouble. That should save you as well. Otherwise, Arsenal will be uploading anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's get back to the discussion. So, and now I see all the data here. I don't want to see all of them. I just want to see top 10.
Okay.
Right? I mean, we do have such requests.
Yeah.
I'll show you that request here in the document. Top N. See this analysis of sales by top N product names. N should be variable and that can be easily be changed on the dashboard. So we come to that here. I can use either the state or say let me add product names, and I got thousands of product names there. And I'm going to show sales. Sorted descending. Okay, turn on the labels too. Right, and I don't want to see all the states here, all the products here. Just want to see the top 10. Another client wants to see top 15. So that's going to be a pain, you know, when if you have to change it every now and then. But here, anyway, let's see filter top and by sales, top 10 sales. So that will show top 10. I publish this I create a new dashboard and publish this report, but then the user comes back and says, oh, one of the user needs top 20. So that's going to be a problem again. And you're not going to change the report every now and then. So you'll make it that N, we are going to make it variable. For that, we have the parameter. So you right click again, go to filter. So this one, instead of 10, we're going to use a parameter. So right now we don't have a parameter created. We can either create trigger the parameter creation menu from here, or you could do it from here. You know, you can add a new parameter and that will show up down there, and then say, let me say top N. And there are multiple data types that can be used, but here I'm going to use integer, and the current value, let me say default value is I'm going to say 5, and I'm going to pick a range and let me say 1 to 25. And the step size is 1, which means like when I move the slider, it will move like at one step at a time. So I now have the parameter here, top N. So I'm going to change this filter here and show top, and then instead of 10, let me show top N, apply, okay, and okay, the parameter has to be shown on the dashboard. So let me right click here and then show parameter control. Now we have it there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions? Anybody?
No. Can you please again show how did you create the parameter?
Sure, sure. I mean, like,
Little
okay.
bit slowly.
So, yeah, sure. Okay. I know. Hold on, I'm at the institute. Give me a moment. Somebody's shouting. Let me calm down. No, hold me. Okay, sorry. So this time I'm going to do that one more time again, like from the scratch. I'm going to add product name. We had the required product name, right? See, top and product names. Product name, dragging and see, instead of dragging and dropping, I could have selected it, hold on the control key and then click on the other column as well. So product name and sales, and then use the show me to do that. Just the same thing as dragging and dropping here. So you can clear the sheet, do it one more time, drag product name onto the row shelf and sales onto the column shelf. Or why not I make you do this? Like, shall I make you the presenter? Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Archana?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I forgot. I like that hands-on part, basically.
So you want me to open this, right?
Yeah. Oh, you changed the picture. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Either that is the built-in data source. We'll talk about data source later. Can you close that and add from the Excel sheet, because we have not discussed the reusing the data source which has already been saved.
So you want me to close this?
Click on file. No, click on file and click close.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, did you save it? No. Click close. Okay, click no. All right. Now, yeah, click on connect to data because these are the saved data sources which you save with .tds. I mean, we'll get there later. Click on Microsoft Excel. Browse to the Excel file that you have.
This one?
Yes, yes. Right.
Orders?
Okay, now drag the order sheet. Yes. Or drag it there. Okay, fine. Click it. Fine. I mean, like, click on go to worksheet. Go to worksheet.
So now the product name?
Yeah. You can, first thing, let's try. Okay.
Okay, please tell
Let's
me.
first try clicking on product name. You know, don't drag and drop. Click, clear that. See that red cross there? Clear it. Hold down control key and click product name and sales.
Okay. No, I couldn't do that.
No, don't drag it. Don't drag it. No. Click
Okay,
cancel.
click.
Hold down control key. Oh, no. Clear again. Clear again.
Okay.
Clear it again. Just click on a product name and then release the click and hold on the control key and click on sales too. Our idea is to select multiple columns.
No, I'm not getting it.
Okay, just click on product name.
Yeah.
Fine. Now
Then-
click on sales. Before you click on sales, hold on the control key. Otherwise, the product name will be unselected, right?
Oh, okay.
All right. Sorry for confusing you. All right.
No.
All right. Okay. Control key.
Control me change the
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Now?
Okay. Now click on the bar chart on the show me. Third row, first column. See? Sure there?
Yeah.
Okay, now some discussion is going. I'm at an institute. I'm sorry. I had
Okay.
a early morning session, so sorry for the background noise. Now you need to turn on the labels. You can do it either by dragging on the sales column and dropping on the label shelf.
Okay. Dragging the sale and dropping on the label.
Label. Okay. Now we can momentarily turn off that label by clicking on the ABC icon right below the server.
This one?
See that up there? See that ABC icon up there?
Yeah. Here?
Up, yeah, yes. See, it's like click that again, and the label will show up.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Now we are going to talk about the formatting. Talk later. Can you hide the Show Me menu? Just click one more time on the Show Me, and the title bar of Show Me. Show Me right side.
Sure.
Show Me. Okay. Now we need that filter, right? So right-click on product name. Choose filter,
Top.
then click on top, then click on by field, see. Okay, now click on apply OK. You will have it, the top 10, only the top 10 products showing up there. Okay, but we want it variable, right?
Yes.
So right click on product name again, click on filter. Instead of 10,
Okay.
go to top, okay. Click on that drop down for 10. Instead of 10, click on create a new parameter. See, earlier I had right clicked on a column there on the measure or dimension shelf,
Yes.
and then created a parameter there. This is another way of doing it.
Okay.
So type in top n. That makes most sense, when you see that parameter there. And you can reuse this parameter somewhere else too. So that's why I'm not saying top n sales. You could possibly do that for profit as well.
Okay.
But then you change the parameter, then that will affect other charts too. Say you use this parameter for both a chart showing sales and another chart showing profit. If you change it, both the charts will update.
Okay.
But that's okay. If you want separate parameters, we can create that separately. Okay, click on range. It's already selected. Range selected.
What about the current value?
What is the range that you? Current value is fine. That's okay. 10 is there. Fine. That's okay.
So what is the current value actually?
Minimum is 1. Current value will be the default value that will be shown for the parameter when you have not played around with the parameter control.
Okay. So the maximum?
It's kind of like a seed value, yeah. How much you want? Like put 25, 30?
Okay.
No. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, click OK. You see the step size there? Step size is like by default it is 1. So you'll move one step at a time and you click on that right arrow there. I mean, click apply, okay? There will be instances when you need step size of like 100,000. Say for instance, we are looking at, assume that we are looking at sales target. And we'll be looking like setting like 1 million and we'll be moving in increments of 100,000 at a time rather than say $1 or $2.
Okay.
That's when you change the step size.
Okay.
So play around with that parameter control and you'll see that updating.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's do the number formatting. I can stand that. See, 102,933 is fine in a text table, but in a bar chart, we want numbers which are easy to read. So instead of 102,890, we would rather see 102K. But that will be a little misleading because you see 3 values for 102. I mean, you'll say if you make it 102K, then all 3 will show as 102K.
Yeah.
So we'll rather show it as 102.9K. Make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So there are 2 ways of doing the number formatting. Either you can do it at the chart level. That would mean you'll have to go back and do the formatting with every single sales, every single visualization that you're going to use with the sales. Wherever you're going to show sales, you'll have to go and do the formatting in all those charts. If you want to do that, okay, or if you want to do it like one time and let that change cascade to all the sheets, that is fine, and you can override a sheet. So the scope would be, if you change at the column level, that will cascade to all the sheets, but you can override at the sheet level. Let's first do it at the sheet level. Right click on this chart here.
Where?
Oh, before that, why don't you duplicate this chart so that we have a reference. Right, duplicate this. Duplicate. Right click on the sheet name and select duplicate.
Sheet name.
Down there. Sheet name is down there. Like Excel. This Tableau has borrowed a lot of features from Excel. So you can see name, nomenclature. Yeah, duplicate sheet. Yes. So you can see nomenclature borrowed from Excel, and you can also see the formulas. So instead of substring as in SQL, we have mid as in Excel for substring function in Tableau. See a lot of parallels there. So go back to sheet 1. We're going to format that. Right click and choose format.
You don't have format here, right?
No, right click on the sheet. Not right click on the, not on the sheet, the chart, sorry.
Okay.
You see format there?
Yes.
Okay, click that. Now we have the format window opened up. Now there are a lot of things that you can do on the formatting menu. We can change the row banding, we can turn on the borders, we can show text values, different color. We can do the sheet at the sheet level or at the row level or the column level, and you can also format the fields too. So right now we are going to format the sales. So do you see that spinner or the drop down next to fields?
Yes.
Click that, choose sales. Okay. Now there are totals that you can format, grand totals that you can format, special values, how you want to show that, but that is not what you're going to do right now. We're going to look at the default for numbers. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
Click the drop down, and we know that this is sales value, so you'd like to see a $sign there.
Okay.
So click on currency custom, and then how many decimal places do you need? 2 or 3 or 1?
1.
Okay, so make it 1 decimal place there. And is it billions, millions, thousands? Which one? Units?
It's thousands.
Thousands, right?
Yes.
So choose thousands there in the units where it's showing none.
Okay.
Okay, thousands, yes. Click somewhere else, it will automatically go off, and then
Okay.
somewhere. Okay, close the formatting window. You don't need that anymore. You're done. Now go to sheet 2 and you see that it will be in the long number format. This is short number format.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that makes sense, having data in short number format. But had you done right click on the sales column on the measure pane,
Here.
and they set the default formatting there, that would cascade to all your future sheets.
Where do you have the default?
Click
format?
on default properties.
Okay. Number format?
Yes.
Currency custom.
Now you know what to do.
Okay.
Sheet 2 has cascaded. Then you add a new sheet somewhere else. You create a, add a new sheet. We'll play around with some of the other charts. We'll have a formal discussion on that. But I just want to get you comfortable there. And that will add a new dashboard. No,
Oh.
add a sheet. Sheet is the one next to that dashboard. Yes. You can also add from the worksheet tab, worksheet menu at the top.
Okay.
And then hold down sales. Hold down, click sales, hold down the control key and click region and use the show me menu to show the packed bubbles. Oh. Right. Okay. And go to the show me menu and click on packed bubbles. That circles at the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom right. Yes. You see something. Not all charts are highlighted. Can you tell me a wild guess why?
All charts means? I didn't get.
All charts on the show me menu are not highlighted. Only certain charts are highlighted.
Okay. Why?
Any idea? Any idea?
That's because they're not compatible. Whatever data we have, they're not compatible with the chart formats.
Okay. Well, that was Naveen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only those charts are applicable.
Yeah. You got it? See, when you hover on a chart type there, do you see a little status bar updating on the show me menu?
Yeah. Here, down.
That's cool, right?
Yes.
You can pretty much don't have to remember anything. Like
Okay.
right, you can just hover on it and find out what all charts do, what's the data that you need to show that chart. So what's the data that you need to show a pie chart without hovering on it? Can you tell?
Oh.
No, don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me.
What kind of? It must be showing some percentage.
Okay, but what type of data do you need? Can you show with just measures without dimensions, or can you show it with dimensions alone without measures?
Yes.
No, that's a stupid question. You cannot. Any chart will need at least one measure or at least one dimension.
One dimension.
No, we can show charts with only measures, but we cannot show charts only with dimensions. That doesn't make any sense. Dimension is the qualifier for measure. Measure is the actual thing that you're trying to make sense of. The whole visualization industry is pegged on just one concept: make sense of numbers. That's it. So dimension is just a qualifier. When I tell you like $2 million, that doesn't make much sense. What is $2 million? When I say sum of sales, okay. When I say breakup of product, and then I say like, okay, 500,000, 400, 200,000, 300, and I give you a list of product categories, that makes even more sense. If I show them as a bar chart, you're pretty more happy. You got my point there?
Yeah.
So that dimension is just a qualifier. Oh yeah, coming back, wow, what sort of columns do you need for pie chart? Do you need a measure? Of course you need a measure. Do you need a dimension? Can you do it without a measure dimension?
No.
Can you hover on pie chart?
Sure.
What does it say?
It says one or more dimensions or one or two measures.
All right. Okay. So you can pretty much check all the other charts too. And when you have selected some data or you have already created some visualization in a worksheet, you can cycle through other charts which are there. Click on all the charts which are there on the show me which are activated.
All.
Okay, like first one, that is the text table,
Yeah.
also known as the pivot table in Excel or cross table in Spotfire.
Okay.
Okay, next one online is the heat map. Okay, right. Heat map is the same as text table, except that instead of showing the actual values, it shows the magnitude based on color, or using color and the size. And then you have the highlight map. Map chart is not active unless you have a geocode.
Oh,
It
okay.
will not be active. So you need the geographical information system, GIS, where data there. So that is what. See, if you look at a map chart, you see that the data comes from OpenStreetMap contributors. Okay, there are a lot of GIS agencies who do geocoding. So that is the, yeah. And this is one of the most evil charts in the statistical world, because what we are trying to do is basically packaging statistics in a nice box. Visualization is basically statistics in good packaging, because statistics as such is pretty boring and difficult to understand. But when you show that as when you show sum of sales, which is basically statistics, median is statistics, standard deviation, variance, quartile, Q1, Q2, Q3, all those things are quartiles are shown in the box plots, and then these things, what you right now, statistics has got two branches. One has got descriptive statistics, and other one is inferential statistics. Descriptive is where you describe all those sum, mean, median, mode, minimum, average, all those things, and you describe the data. Why? Because you're trying to get a number which is representative of the whole set. Now we'll have a short discussion on those statistical concepts in a separate session when we discuss box plots and this one, the one next to box plot, what is called the distribution, frequency distribution. See that one next to second last row, middle column there.
Second last row.
On the show me.
Okay.
Frequency distribution, histogram.
Okay.
Up, one level up, one level up, one level up, middle one. Yes, histogram. And when you have a smooth curve on the histogram, it's called a frequency distribution curve. And the box plot. Those are predominantly statistical visualizations. But every visualization has got a statistical element to that. But those are core statistical concepts.
So why they are not
because we need, see, histogram is used for showing the distribution of your measures across a binned column. So you click on one measure alone and then click histogram, you'll see that. Just one measure.
Sales.
Now clear the sheet, that will not work. You add a new sheet. Add a new sheet, click on just one measure, and you'll see the histogram activated.
Oh, okay.
When you click on it, automatically a binned column will be created. There will be, do you see that sales bin in the dimension shelf, fourth from bottom?
Yes.
And that has binned. Binning means splitting data into buckets. We'll have this discussion later when we, after I have walked you through the statistical concepts and how those values are calculated, and how to use do that in Excel as well as in Tableau. We'll get there. But basically, you got the idea, right? Like show me is a quickest way of getting your way around in Tableau, especially when you're a beginner. And you don't know how to, say, tinker with that marks card there. See that marks card? Whatever is there on the show me, you can tinker around and get that thing done with marks card, but with little more difficulty. And that will give you a little more fine tuning. In certain cases, you need to use the marks card. Whatever you're trying to do may not be possible with show me, but if you tinker around with the marks card, you can do that. See that drop down there, automatic? No, automatic.
Automatic.
Click somewhere else to get the hide card. Yeah. See that? Basically, what you get, show me is like a bookmark of all the types. You can play around with your marks card and do a lot of things, and a lot of stuff. We'll get there. Okay. Oh my God, I overshot the time. So that'll be for today, and we'll continue the discussion tomorrow.
Okay. So
which
you're
portion did? No, 9:30 I have a classroom session.
Okay.
So, this is my time for breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue discussion there again, go back to the state-wise analysis of sales, we'll see state-wise analysis of profit and those things. We jumped out to the top-end analysis, but that's okay.
So you want me to save this?
No, we'll continue the discussion tomorrow, right?
Okay.
So we just discussed 2 lines from the requirement sheet. One is state-wise analysis of sales, another one is how to show the top-end using parameter. So we have seen how parameters are created, and we've seen the integer parameter there, and how to link a parameter with the visualization, and we've seen the geographic role, and the latitude and longitude, how that gets generated. What else did we see? Yeah, color by, that we already know, and then the show me, and how to figure out, which columns do you need, what sort of columns do you need for a type of chart.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
See, I told you, right, figuring out the interface is pretty easy. It's pretty easy. I mean, like 5 days, 6 days time, we can do that. That why and what, that is going to take some time. That's where I'm going to spend a little time explaining things, those concepts.
So if we like go back to product name, to filters, and remove the parameter, adding parameter option, so the whole data will be displayed again, right?
Yes. You click on, if you see that when you added right click on a filter, automatically that column got added to the filter shelf. Do you see that from the left?
From the left.
Just drag and drop. Just right click on the product name on the filter shelf. Filter shelf. See that? See filter shelf.
Yeah.
Okay. You can drag it away or right click on it and click remove.
Oh, okay.
I just drag it away. Drag it away. I mean,
Okay. So drag it away back to dimensions.
Anywhere. Drag it anywhere else and just drag it somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay.
See? And now, oh, okay. What did you do now?
I didn't do anything.
You dragged order priority onto the color shelf. Drag away.
Yeah.
You're not borrowing from dimension shelf, so you don't have to give it back.
Okay.
It's use and throw.
Oh, okay.
No matter what you do, the original copy still stays there, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I understand your thought process. So
I thought since we are dragging it from there, I'm supposed to put it back there.
I got it. So at least like got the process there at least. That's fine. Right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that'll be for today. Thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.